I've got a little past 10 o'clock, so I'll go ahead and call this meeting to order. This is a regular Commissioners Court meeting for County of Star, Monday, July 22nd. I'd like to welcome everyone and thank you all for being here. Let the record show that we do have quorum, everyone being present. If everyone would please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay. First item is claims, Mr. Pettis.
Yes, sir, we've reviewed the claims, everything is in order, recommended.
Second, Your Honor.
Moved and second to approve. Discussion. All in favor, please, aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Next item is approval of the vendors list.
Again, those have been reviewed and recommended.
Moved and second to approve. Discussion. All in favor, please, aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Okay, item 5 is a presentation by Mr. Roberto Gonzalez on the South Texas Traveling Healthcare Team. Okay, if you want, please go to the podium and identify yourself for the record.
Good morning.
Good morning.
My name is Alda Rendon. I'm with Border Region Behavioral Health Center. And I'm here, number one, to thank you for allowing us to provide this much-needed physical and behavioral health screenings in Starr County. Just want to report to you that as of now, we've actually provided the services in 29 sites in Starr County. We provided services to 889 citizens of Starr County, and with 1,911 encounters. We're just here to ask you for your help because we're going to continue providing the services. So I brought with me some flyers for the service they're providing for the end of July and through August. We will be scheduling these sites all throughout the year. So we just ask for your help. If any of you know any agency or any business that would like us to go and provide these services to them, we'd be more than happy to. So I would just pass these out. Is that okay?
Sure. Thank you. Ms. Alvarez, one quick question. I had a meeting with Border
Ms. Sanchez?
Regions about a week ago, I guess it was, and this is the first time I heard about this traveling care team. Supposedly you've been doing it for a while?
We started in October, Erica. We started in October. We provide services in Starr, Zapata, and Jim Hogg.
Okay.
And actually in Starr County, we really started with the school district. So we provided services to really all elementary schools, the middle schools and the high schools and for Rio Grande Independent School District.
Okay. You know, and I don't know if the commissioners were aware that this was going on in their prisons or not, but I think certainly we appreciate all the work that you all do and the help that you bring to our county. We desperately need it. But I was a little taken aback because there hasn't been any publicity or any noticing to the community, especially the county commissioners, so that they can relay this to their people. You know, and that's the only thing, you know, if y'all would do more of that, reaching out to our citizens, I guarantee you you'll have a lot more usage.
Yes, sir. I'm sorry.
Your Honor, I was approached by them, and we have already scheduled these people, and we got schedules already for the full day to come and visit our area.
When they're using both nutrition food.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Well, maybe it's just me that didn't know, but
sorry.
But no, that's quite all right. But as long as they know, because
Yes.
they're the ones that would bring in the people.
Yes, yes.
Okay. Well, again, we certainly appreciate what you do for us.
Yes, and I think the best thing of all this is that services are at no cost to your
Yes.
citizens,
Yeah.
which is, to me, really the most important. We actually contract with a Family Health Center.
Uh-huh.
So not only do we provide the screens at the sites, but we also pay for the clinic visit and the labs at Family Health Center for the clients that are referred for services.
Great.
Yes, sir. Okay, so, and we pay for it. And they can go as many times as they need to go. There's no, I mean, for example, if I go and I need to go get my labs, well, there'll be a visit. And then they can go back, if Dr. Falcone or his staff feel that they need to go back, they can go back as many times as they need to.
And again, if I'm being too nosy, just let me know. But
No.
do you all have money in your budget for publications to maybe to put ads in the paper? Or
No, sir, we do not.
Radio or anything like that?
No, we do not. And that's why we do it with flyers.
Okay.
And that's really about all the money I have in the budget to do.
Maybe if you approach some of our local papers out of community service or
Okay.
something, maybe they'd be willing to do it.
Okay,
Or the radio station, or just,
okay.
I'm just trying to get the word out there.
Yes, and I
more.
really appreciate it.
Ma'am,
Yes, sir.
it's only for 18 and older?
Yes, right now it's only for 18 and older. This is a grant, so the grant is for 18 years and older. We have another grant that we're gonna apply for. This grant itself, we're gonna apply for it again this coming year for September 2020. And at that point, I'm hoping that we can include, children. I really don't know yet, because we haven't even submitted the grant, but that's really our hope.
Okay, have you talked to Anna? Because I think, if I'm not mistaken, but double check that we had scheduled people, or children from the daycare centers and everything.
No, it's just for the adults.
Huh?
Yeah, it's 18 years and older only. At this point, that's all that the grant pays for.
Yes, sir.
Commissioner, I already met with Ms. Trevino, and she has scheduled up with adults.
With Mr. Trevino,
At the South Center.
on the Villarreal. Villarreal?
Villarreal.
Ok, Treviño, y pues no.
I've been in several
Ok,
counties now.
dije, pues no suena bien, pero dije, a lo mejor.
Sí, no.
I don't have a Treviño, you know, so.
But you
Okay.
have given me the green light to go talk to her. I
Well,
did.
no, I'm just making sure that.
Yes.
That she knows it's 18 and older.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
I saw the list, last week that I was here, and it's all 18 and over.
Okay, because we got a lot of people scheduled for both days.
Yes,
Yeah, she's got over 60 people scheduled already.
Okay.
yeah.
No problem.
And anyway, just to let you all know, y'all have any questions, any concerns, or any sites that you'd like to refer, our phone numbers are listed
Yes.
right here, so please give us a call. And like I said, we really appreciate your help.
Any
Any
questions?
questions? No?
Thank you very much.
Yes, of course, thank you.
Anyone else that needs to come before the court at this time? If not, we'll move on to our next agenda item. And this is to approve the deputation of Myra San Juanita Garcia for the county clerk's office.
Morning, Judge Commissioners.
Good morning.
I have another deputy that I'm splitting with the district clerk's office, and I hadn't deputized her because I was kind of waiting to see if he was going to do it, but I really can't wait any longer. We're trying to close out some cases with the county attorney's office and our county court of law, so it's a lot of files. So I'm asking the court to consider to allow me to deputize her, and so I can get her going with our office.
Motion to approve, Your Honor.
Moved and second to approve. Discussion. All in favor, please, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Wilson. Item 7 is to approve the reappointment of Ms. Roswin Aviles to the MHMR Border Region Board. She's been there for a number of years, and I think she's done an excellent job.
Motion to approve, Your Honor.
Moved and second to approve. Discussion. All in favor, please, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Item 8 is to approve the tipping fees for the Stark County Transfer Station. You got it?
Morning to all Judge Commissioners. Before you, I'm going to give you a little time to find your... Okay, before you, you have the new tipping fee schedule that I need approved by the court. They were very minor changes, but nevertheless, we had to make a change. Let me just point out the changes that were made. Where it says tire disposal are the main changes that we did. We have to set a limit, approved by you all, of course, of 10 per customer within a 6-month period. Over the limit, commercial rates will apply. That's one of the changes. And then, of course, passenger tires, we left it at that, $2, the same thing. Truck tires, 18 inches or bigger, $4 each. Semi-truck tires, $10 each. If we refer back to the old tipping fee schedule, you can see that the changes are minor, but where it says semi-truck tires, it says $25. That's the price that we had in the past. Now we're going to charge $10. Reason was because we didn't have a cutter, and to have someone haul this semi-truck tires, they would charge us $25 a tire. Now that we have the tire cutter, we're able to cut it, and the cost won't be as much. For the commercial businesses, let me see. Okay, we doubled it.
One question.
Yes, sir.
There's two sheets, right?
Yes, the old one and the new one was a.
But it has the same effective date on both.
Okay, right there, Judge. Do you see at the top where it says amendment number 2? When we first started, it was March 1st of 2012 at the very top, right?
Uh-huh.
And then you come down and you see a number 1 in parentheses,
Right.
amended by the court. We had a change on February 9th.
Yeah, and I see that, and I see where the green is the
Uh-huh.
new numbers that you all are coming up with.
Okay.
But the effective rate would not be, I guess that the effective rate would change
Yes, sir.
whenever the court approves.
Yes,
it,
sir.
If it chooses.
Yes,
to
and I'll
approve.
send a new one.
Okay, okay.
Mhm.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Yes, and then the other change is where it says general household appliances and scrap metal. Before, we used to have them for free. Judge and Commissioners, now we can't. I made the change, of course, with you all's approval. They're not accepting us any white goods, which are the refrigerators and all that, where we go sell the scrap metal. So we have to end up disposing of it, so they charge us for by weight, just like the rest of the waste. We weren't charging. Okay, we would just let anybody bring it for free. But now they're not accepting us any of this stuff at the scrap metal. So we have to dispose it. The
Yeah,
county has to
we would sell it before.
Yes. So now we have to charge in order for us to make ends meet. And other than that, if you compare both of them, they were just minor changes.
So really what it is we lowered the prices on the tires.
Yes.
That's pretty much-
Yes, sir.
Right now, let me ask you something. You said you put a limit to how many tires can come in?
Yes, but let's say that Pablo goes in and takes 10 tires within a 6-month period. After that, Pablo doesn't have that many cars. So this is just a recommendation. I feel, and the Commissioner's Court might understand this, that if someone takes 50 tires within a 6-month period, they would have to own how many cars?
Yeah, I understand that, and we have a huge problem in that, because there's people that that are taking advantage of the system, and like I said,
Many people, yes, sir.
and I'm going to talk to the county attorney, and look, well, we're going to take executive session on that respect.
Uh-huh.
And but how about let's say that we got a bunch of people in my area that are not only my area but all over the place that have hot shots, have tractor trailers, and I know people that have 5 or 6 tractor trailer, each one holds 18 tires. Let's say that one person goes in, changes his tires in 18 tires, okay? And then another people from Roma comes in and changes another 18 tires, and so on and so forth. Let's say you get 3 or 4 at one time. What is it that you're going to do when they get there?
Okay, first of all, wherever you go change them, Commissioner, it doesn't matter where, they get charged an environmental fee. And that environmental fee, let me finish, is for that person, the owner of the shop, to dispose of them properly. Everywhere they get that charge.
Well, I understand they're not taking them. They make them bring them over. They're not. The people that sell the tires will not take them.
They need to report them to TCQ because it's illegal for that certain business not to. They charge it.
By law, they have to.
They have to,
they
Commissioner.
keep them.
I don't know who's telling you this, but they have to.
That never gives us trouble, Viceno. He never gives us trouble. But the rest of, they throw them on the highway, they throw them on the road, they throw them in Arroyo. But Viceno always loads his tires and he takes them somewhere.
Yeah.
Hard as you mechanic. Everybody should be doing the same thing. Because they charge a recycling fee and an environmental fee.
So anyway, let's say that a truck driver goes in with 18 tires. You can only take 10.
Well, maybe we should change this. That's why we're here. Semi-truck tires, 18 per customer, unless that customer has 10, 18-wheelers.
We
Well,
got people that got. No, I got 5 or 6 rigs. I got areas people in my area. The people that own 6 or 7 rigs, only one person.
so you're telling me that I might expect a lot of them from one person, semi-truck
That's what I'm
tires.
saying, because it's happening to me, man. We got to go pick them up out on the road all the time.
Yeah, the other question that I have is
Sure.
how do we keep track of individuals?
Okay, Abel, where are you, Abel? Abel is working on a spreadsheet that we're going to implement into our program, Judge, where if Pablo goes in, his driver's license is already going to be there, his license plate, and that's how we're going to keep track of Pablo's tires that he
Well,
brings
maybe,
in.
Maybe that'd be a way of taking care. You know, if Pablo goes in and he's got 5 trucks, then we can check the title and make sure that he actually owns 5 trucks.
Yes, I think that's the best thing to do because once we get those plates, we'll know if that person has several rigs, right?
Because, with all due respect, están más abusados que los otros piensan.
Oh, yeah.
Todo el tiempo manda aquel, manda al otro, y manda al otro, y manda al otro. There's a way out,
Yeah.
The solution is,
Well, there's a solution. If he takes his registration papers with his license, you can match the registration with his license, and you know it's his. Si no trae registration paper, no le agarre las llantas. Simple. ¿Entiendes?
Abel, we need to put that into the program.
pero ¿sabes dónde van a
Con los
dar?
papeles registrados, ya saben
Commissioner.
si está registrado el troque en nombre de él y ya no batallamos.
Commissioner, pero ¿sabes dónde van a ir a dar? Allá en el camino. Ahí van a ir a dar, tiene que ir a levantar la. I mean, to me, that's not a solution because, they're going to end up with the roads and out of the fields like they're doing it right now.
Yeah, and that's a possibility, but, when we implemented a fee for tires, we had a little bit of that, but this is where the constables and the JPs can come in and help. If we can track down who threw them out there and fine them, certainly more than they would pay at the transfer
And
station.
I agree with you, Judge, but we need the enforcement, and that's
Yeah.
the problem that we have, enforcement.
Yeah. Tires has always been an issue.
Yes, sir.
It's always, and that's what eats our lunch at the transfer station. But let's try something, and then it's not written in stone. It's a living document. We'll change it as we go. If 18 tires is not enough, then we change it. But I think, we need to start with something so that we can get some type of control.
Well, my recommendation is, for you to approve this. If you need me to do any changes, I'll be willing to make the change.
Okay.
I quit taking truck tires, almost the only what I've got, and And I told him to bring them to landfill, take them over to landfill, see if they receive them. If not, we're going to just have to go pick them up out on the roads.
You know, let me suggest something. Why don't we leave the 10 per customer for the small tires?
Mhm.
And then for the truck tires and semi-truck tires, increase that to 18.
Mhm.
Make it 20.
Which
Judge.
is one rig,
Just make it 20, because if they have an
20.
extra or something, pues ya,
Well,
he'll hit 20
or
times.
20. But technically, you know, we need to encourage them.
Mhm.
If they take them to our landfill.
It's
and-
cheaper.
and we need to encourage them that wherever they bought those tires, they're responsible for you know, they shouldn't pay a penny. They should leave them there. And if they don't, see if we can find out where they bought the tires so that we can report them to TCEQ. Because, you know, it's not fair for our citizens and it's not fair for us.
That is the best solution, Your Honor, but it's just not working. That is the
And
solution.
Judge,
It
the
should
problem,
be there.
the problem is that, you know, you see about the disposal, what they do, they go buy, they don't take trucks. They go buy at their tires by
retread
itself,
it.
and then they bring them in and have them installed somewhere else.
Retread it.
You know, and that's a problem, you know.
Well,
They don't have to charge them because they're not disposing it.
again,
They
you know,
just buy tires.
there's always things to make it not work, but we need to look for solutions.
Yeah, we need to work.
And this is just one suggestion that I'm throwing out there. And again, if it doesn't work, we change it as we go, but we need to start somewhere.
Yes, sir. So I will add the 20 tires limit for the semi-truck tires
With registration papers also.
with registration papers.
Do they need to take registration, or can we just by the plates alone?
License plates,
But what if they just take them in a trailer and not, you know what I mean?
yeah.
It won't work like that.
Okay.
Van a ir, se levantan una traila, se paran y le ponen los números.
I learned a long time ago just that I needed to stop complaining and just deal with it. A convenio, vamos. Porque the solutions are not easy.
Yeah.
Por eso, you know, like I said, we change them as we go. If they're not working, we change them, but we need to start somewhere, and we need to be fair with everyone. We cannot say, pues tú sí, tú no, you know, everyone's got to live by the same rules. Anyhow, that's a suggestion, it's up to you all.
Okay, Your Honor, I would like to make a motion to approve the new tipping fees based on your recommendations of the changes on the tractor-trailer tires to the 20 days,
To
about the
20.
20 days with registration papers and ID and everything.
20 days or
20
20
tires.
tires, I'm
20
sorry. 20 tires, registration papers, ID, and everything required. And I think he's gonna add that to the spec.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So you
And
can
we'll
have
put
it-
like, you know, we have the registration,
You have it on the spreadsheet and
Yes,
everything. So you
that's-
guys, so all he has to do is take it once, he has saben that driver.
when that person comes again, it'll come out.
It'll come out. Okay.
And if he takes, next month, he takes another 18, and he's got another registration,
You gotta
A
accept it.
different one,
Yeah.
That's a
yes.
okay. I have a motion and a second, any further discussion? All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Thank you, Zero. Item 9 is to approve an interlocal agreement between County of Star and 911 Public Safety Answering Point Service and Automatic Location Identification. Ms. Guerrero, what's that about? 911?
Your Honor and Commissioners, I don't think we have anyone here from 911. But every year, this is presented, this is an agreement between Stark County and 911. The first one is for identification maintenance services, and the other one is the answering point services.
Okay, it's the same agreement?
Yes, sir.
It didn't cost us anything
No.
other than what TAC, or not TAC, but the cockpit.
Right.
Move that we approve the agreement, Your Honor.
Moved and second to approve. Discussion. All in favor, please, aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Item 10 is a action item. It's a request from general fund in the amount of $10,285.12 for grant LBSP 36730001. This is to purchase a portable radio and night vision equipment, and this is reimbursed. We need to buy them, and then we'll get reimbursed.
For the sheriff department?
Yes, it's for the sheriff's department.
I move they will approve it.
Second, Your Honor.
Moved and second to approve. Discussion. All in favor, please, aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Item 11 is to approve a donation of $800 from Mr. David Basan to the Stark County Nutrition Precinct 4. Moved and second to approve. All in favor, please, aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. 12 is another donation in the amount of $362.50 from Marlene Mireles to the Nutrition Precinct 4.
Are you keeping up with all these donations, Sheriff? So you can start the budget?
But I can always go back and add them up. See, I have a motion. Is there a second?
Second.
Second. All in favor, please, aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Item 13 is a donation for $1,000 from Enterprise Products for the Fire Department Precinct 4. Moved in second. All in favor, please, aye. Opposed? Motion carries. And item 14 is to approve a lease payment in the amount of $1,000 from EcoSite to the Nutrition Department, Stark County Nutrition. This is Precinct 4, right?
No, it
Nutrition. So it's divided by 4? It's Precinct 4. Moved in second. All in favor, please, aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Item 15 is action to reject contractor LDL from construction. I believe this is on the home program, Marty?
That is correct, Judge. They did provide a letter to us stating that due to financial reasons, they would not be able to complete the homes. So we are asking to reject their bids.
Motion to reject, Your Honor.
Moved and second to reject. Discussion? All in-
Yeah, Mr. James.
All in favor, please, aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. And item 16 is to approve the lowest bid or best qualified on the July 5th bid openings for the home program. Marty?
That is correct, Judge. You do have a tabulation in front of you. We are recommending, with y'all's recommendation, YNA Construction, they were the lowest bid.
I move we approve it.
Moved and second to approve. Discussion?
It'll be tight, just give me one.
I will. Thank you.
All in favor, please, aye. Opposed? Motion carries. Items 17 through 28 are budget amendments. Mr. Pettis?
Yes, so those are all those under departments, and they've been reviewed and we recommend.
Motion to approve, Your Honor.
Moved and second. All in favor, please, aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Item 29 is an action item, and this is to approve a budget correction for Building Maintenance Department. Mr. Pettit?
Yes, sir, that is also in order. We recommend
Motion to approve, Your Honor.
Moved and second to approve. Discussion? All in favor, please, aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. And it is 10:37, and pursuant to Section 551.074, we will now move into executive session to discuss order of salaries, proposal on major medical, health, dental, vision, and life insurance, and to discuss personnel policy manual amendment number 7. We'll be back shortly. It's 11:35, and we're back in open session. We discussed 3 different things. One of them was order of salaries. Is there a motion?
Move we approve the order of salaries.
I have a motion, a second, to approve order of salaries as presented. Discussion? All in favor, please, aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. The other thing we discussed was major medical proposals for in dental and vision and life insurance. I'll entertain a motion to authorize Armandina to have a workshop Monday afternoon.
Motion to have Armandina have a workshop, Your Honor, for the insurance purposes on Monday afternoon.
Moved and second. Discussion. All in favor, please, aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. And then the last thing we discussed was amending employee status and policy on retirement, Amendment 7.
Yes, Commissioner Judge. I'd propose that the motion on this one be to amend the policy on the employee status as to define, or to rather exempt, an employee that has not received any of his salary or her salary from any tax monies of Stark County, or not be made part of the general budget, that they be excluded from being considered a county employee, as well as the same general status as discussed on retirement, that they essentially not be considered county employees during their time. As we discussed, many times there are departments that do not actually use general funds from the county. They are actually state funds that we are used as a clearinghouse. And so I'd ask that that motion be submitted as such.
I so move, Your Honor.
Second, Your Honor.
Moved and second, discussion. All in favor, please, aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. It is 12:40, and is there a motion to adjourn?
11:40, Your Honor.
11:40, I'm sorry. Is there a motion to adjourn?
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
Moved and second. All in favor, please, aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Thank you, gentlemen.